The 3 space shuttles that remained after the loss of Columbia have been grounded since the accident on the 1st of February 2003. It is still uncertain when they will return to flight. 1 year after the accident, NASA postponed the earliest launch date of the next mission, the STS-114, from September 2004 to March 2005. By then, NASA hopes to have ruled out every possible security risk for the crew and the orbiter. The first few launches will be performed during daytime to ensure clear images for post-launch reviews. The massive orange fuel tank will be monitored particularly closely. A piece of the isolation foam that surrounds it came off during Columbia's launch and caused the damage that eventually led to the loss of the shuttle.
T-minus 2 minutes and counting.
Other security measures will include having a second shuttle on standby, ready to perform a rescue mission if anything should go wrong. In such an event, astronauts would have to stay inside the ISS until the second shuttle can retrieve them. But there are still many questions unanswered. For instance, how long will a stranded crew have to wait to be picked up? Some suggest a 90-day delay should be possible, a period in which the biggest outpost in space might become frightfully small. Other innovations that NASA needs more time to complete are a special laser and a boom. They can be attached to the shuttle's existing robotic arm to make it possible to inspect the orbiter for damage from every possible angle and even repair lost or damaged parts of its thermal insulation. The ISS partners have agreed that the shuttle should be reserved for ISS assembly missions, and future resident ISS crews therefore travel to and from the station on Russian Soyuz flights. The temporary lack of shuttle flights has resulted in a substantial delay in the construction of the International Space Station. But despite President Bush's eagerness to return to the Moon and head for Mars, he made it clear that the ISS is still high on the American priorities list.
Our first goal is to complete the International Space Station by 2010. We will finish what we have started. We will meet our obligations to our 15 international partners on this project.
The most obvious impact of this delay for ESA is the unknown launch date of the Columbus laboratory. If the shuttles have the boom and a repair kit on board, they lose 2,000 kilograms of cargo capacity. Scientists are looking for ways in which the ATV and its large payload capacity of 7.5 tons can help solve this problem. The shuttle fleet is reduced to 3 vehicles, and this will continue to affect the assembly planning for the ISS. That's why Columbus might be facing a 2 to 3 year delay, unless, and ESA is pushing hard on this, NASA can be persuaded to bring Columbus forward in the assembly sequence. Possibly a win-win situation, as Columbus would not only host many new experiment facilities, but would also be a huge expansion of the ISS. This would mean more room for ESA and NASA astronauts to live and work in, and also to stow payload and material. The 5 space agencies involved in the ISS program hold their next Heads of Agencies meeting in June. In the meantime, the technical teams are working hard to pinpoint solutions for the shuttle and ISS problems.